Taking over XFM tonight, it's Vampire Weekend. That's a live version of Cousins. We got to the part of the evening with now. We've got some questions, boys in the band, from your fans down the front here.
Cool.
Okay, who are we going to start with? Let me just take my microphone down here. Sharika, we're going to start with. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Very good indeed. What's your question?
Which one of you spends most time in the bathroom?
What a start.
Do you mean before a show?
What a wild question. Yeah, what do you mean? Like when we're putting on our makeup?
Yeah,
or?
makeup.
Oh. Okay, well, we can say it's definitely not Chris, because Chris, even on high definition live television, refuses to put on makeup. And, you know, we're not even talking about, like, you know, heavy duty makeup, just like a little bit of shine so that people can't see up inside your head. But that's a decision that he makes. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, what about before a gig when it's not being televised, when it's not on the telly? Do you like a little bit of foundation on there just to, you know, make sure you're...
Well, usually not, because as anybody who's ever seen us perform live knows, we sweat.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think of
we're
that.
sweaty,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we're especially sweaty people. I would like to think it's just because we're one of the hardest working bands in show business.
Yeah,
but you know, you can't get too crazy with the makeup if you're gonna sweat a lot.
I think we have to save makeup for the third album.
Right. Well, is that going to be the acoustic record? Where you can just sort of, you know...
That'll be the sit down.
It's acoustic
down.
plus makeup.
Yeah, save it for Vampire Weekend Unplugged.
Yeah, exactly. We did it unplugged.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where was that?
It's not the same as it used to be, but MTV still does unplugs.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah, I mean, we had to sit on stools and...
I can't imagine that. I'd like to hear that. Was that on the television? I missed that.
It was on some televisions.
Right, yeah, it might not be
It was
on
definitely
there,
on MTV Finland. I don't know if you get that here. But yeah, no, I mean, it's tough. It is tough sometimes to make our songs work acoustically, but that was actually pretty fun. We added some strings and piano. It was cool.
Okay, Chris, it's Chris. Chris has got the next question. All right, Chris, how's it going, man? What you got?
Of all the festivals you're playing, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I think like this, because there's Glasgow, and the Glasgow you've just done, obviously. Benicassim you're doing. Two of the big ones.
The ones that are coming up. Oh, you know what? We're doing this one in Korea. It's going to be our first time in Korea.
Oh, you mentioned this the other day. Yeah, what about that? Tell us about that.
What's it called? Incheon Valley Festival. What?
I think it's called Pentaport Festival, something like that.
Oh, it's just in that valley.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I don't know who. Wait, you know who else is playing?
No, I don't.
Wait, wasn't
Oh, Muse.
Muse? Yeah. Corinne Bailey Rae. Oh, so it's like the same people we always see in England. But yeah, it's our first time in Korea. So that, I mean, you know, at this point, like, you know, we've played some festivals multiple times. There aren't, you know, to go to a country for the first time is still exciting.
I know you're doing so many through the course of this summer. You've probably only really just started festival season. Is there a band who you sort of find you're in the same bill as every you see kind of every weekend almost, you know?
Last week it was the Arcade Fire, so there was like, yeah, it kind of felt like a traveling tour a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Crooked Vultures, so that felt like a little bit of a traveling bill. And then Muse is on a lot.
Yeah, they're pretty big right now.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Yeah. And across America, Europe, places like Japan and Korea. You haven't done Korea yet, but how much do they vary? And do you have to kind of approach things differently, or is it literally just festival season? Doesn't matter where it is in the world. You're playing to a good few thousand people in a field. Does the atmosphere and what you need to do and how you feel about it change? You know, from continent to continent, say.
I think we try to bring it at every show, and usually that works. Occasionally we try to learn how to say "What's up" in the local language, and we learned how to sing the Holland football song, because when last time we played in Holland, they you know, America was out, and you know, we figured like we might as well support Holland. We're here, people are nice, and then they beat Brazil.
Yeah, so. Yeah, of course. So give us a line then. Come on, you walk straight into that.
Goes hoop, Holland, hoop. Laat de leeuw niet in zijn hempie staan. Hoop, Holland, hoop.
I bet that
My accent is not great, but it's something like that. Hoop,
I
Holland,
bet that
hoop.
went down a storm, didn't it?
They liked it, and then we played A-Punk. It was a good 1-2 punch.
Brilliant. All right, let's. All right, Harriet. How are you? Oh, you won tickets on the Saturday show, didn't you? With me and Dyson. I remember you. You don't know anything about films, do you? No. All right. What's your question, Harriet?
If you're in a sinking hot air balloon, which of you would you throw out to save the others, and why?
Oh, that's a great question.
I think that's a pretty easy answer.
Is it an easy answer? Go on then, go for it.
We would throw out our drummer because he has the most athletic ability.
He wouldn't die.
And we know that he would figure out some way to, I don't know. He would pull a MacGyver or MacGruber or something. he would I don't know, fashion a parachute out of flannel shirts or something. Something good.
All right, we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do a golden oldie now. If you can you describe it as a golden oldie yet? Do you think?
Well, we're going to be taking you way back to 2008, 2007 for the real heads. But this is a song from our first album, and this is a song we wrote and we played when we were still at college. So this is fairly early in the Vampire Weekend canon.
This is literally one of your oldest songs, then.
It's up there. It's top 5, top 5 oldest songs, and it's called Cape Cod Kwassa Kwassa.
Brilliant.